What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a very special episode of the Coffee Q&A. This is not really something that I scheduled. I just been thinking about it, and I said, let's do a quick one here because today I'm supposed to be going to get a CT scan, a CAT scan, because back in July I fell ill with something called, well, now I can't remember, babesiosis. Babesiosis. It's a tick-borne illness, which is why I was wiped out for pretty much a month. And, there's still residual effects as far as having to go to the infectious disease doc and to have all this testing done. And so today is another test where I have to get a CT scan, and they want me to take this thing called barium. And barium is some kind of reagent that goes into your body to help them see during the CT scan what exactly is going on. And so I thought that, I've never had this barium thing. I don't know what it's going to taste like, but maybe it might be kind of fun to do a live stream and, preserve this moment for posterity. So that's what we're doing today. So what is barium? Barium, according to Wikipedia, is a silvery, soft, white, highly reactive alkaline earth metal, atomic number 56, found in minerals like barite, used in everything from glass and ceramics to oil drilling. Well, that's great. But its soluble compounds are toxic. Oh, great. Requiring care. It's famously used in medical imaging, barium sulfate, as a contrast agent to visualize the GI tract via X-rays, appearing white or black to show structures like the esophagus, stomach, and intestines, helping diagnose issues, though high exposure causes severe health problems. Oh, well, that sounds quite unappealing at the moment. Ooh. Properties: soft metal, reacted with air and water, stored under oil. Ooh. Health and safety. There it is. Health and safety. Toxicity: soluble barium compounds or poisonous, interfering with potassium channels and affecting the heart, muscles, and nervous system. And I'm supposed to drink this? This doesn't sound very, very positive. Low exposure: small amounts of food are generally safe. High exposure causes vomiting, diarrhea, muscle weakness, breathing issues, paralysis, and potentially death. Good Lord. This is terrible. That doesn't sound very appetizing in the least. My goodness. So here, let's see. Medical imaging, barium sulfite. Let's see what they say about this. Barium sulfite will coat, its function is to coat organs, making them opaque to X-rays, appearing bright white or dark, depending on the setting, clearly showing the digestive tract. That is very strange. Let me just grab one more thing here to have a look at. All right, that doesn't sound very, very pleasant of an experience. Now, one of the things that the attendants at the radiology lab were telling me yesterday, last week they were like, okay, you need to come in for this, and the day before your CT scan, you have to pick up the barium, and you take it. And so I picked it up yesterday, and they were like, okay, so tomorrow at 1 o'clock, you got to drink the barium, and then at 2 o'clock, and then 2:30. And then be careful, it may cause nausea. Like in form of vomiting. It might also cause diarrhea. So if you have Depends diapers, you should wear them. And she was really kind of funny. She was like, you can wear Depends if you want. And I was like, Depends? Do I need to wear Depends? Do I have some Depends here? Do I need to buy Depends? Depends are kind of expensive, so I better go get some. So if it's going to cause nausea, that could be bad. But at least so as you can see here, it says they have administration, take it orally, barium meal, or rectally, barium enema, which I'm glad that we're not doing the enema. That would not be a pleasant experience. Okay, so I've got my barium here. Yeah, can't bonus, foolishness is what this is. So they gave me some instructions here. And of course, this is the United States. So this is going to cost like $400 to have this done. Because you know what, here in America, we don't believe in socialized medicine. We don't believe in caring for the people. We just believe in screwing the people and having high health insurance costs. Like I remember one time, one of my PCP many years ago was like, I said to him, I think I feel something. And he was like, well, you should go see the cardiologist. So I went to the cardiologist. I was like, okay, cool. I went to the cardiologist and the insurance wouldn't cover that. So I had to pay like $1,000 for this cardiologist visit. So the next time I talked to my PCP and I was like, hey, I got to, he said, maybe you should see the cardiologist. I said, you know what? I appreciate that. But you know what? I think I'd rather die because I won't have to worry about spending $1,000. So that is, those are like, especially you, Kent, who lives in a country where there is medication and nothing solid to eat after 1 p.m. So they say, this is what they say. These are my directions. Nothing to eat after 1 p.m. So I ate lunch after our last live stream. You may have clear liquids, so no coffee. So drink the one bottle, 450 milliliter bottle before the exam. So I've got 2 bottles here. 1, 2. They're kind of like big milkshakes, I think. The attendant was really kind of nice. She was like, I gave you some straws to make it more fun. I was like, oh, okay, that sounds cool. So I've got 2 of these. These are called Vanilla Silq Barium Sulfate USP Liquid Suspension, 2.1% weight volume, I guess. I don't know. Each 100 mils contains 2.1 grams of barium sulfate. So this evidently is not so toxic to kill you. It can make you ill. So store product to protect from freezing, excessive heat above 40. Above. Wait a minute. Store product at 40 C or because this was definitely below 40 C. I put this in the garage. My garage is right around 35, 36 right now. So here. Oh, look, she even puts on drink all at 1 p.m. $400 is 10 times the price of my hip replacement surgery. Yeah, that's America. That is what the greatest country in the world is all about. Right. Anyway, so Vanilla Silq. So it's manufactured by Genus Medical Technologies of St. Louis, Missouri. Man, I gotta say, the autofocus on this above camera is kind of slow now. I'm bothered by that. All right, let's check it. Do I need to shake? For oral administration, see package insert for full prescribing information. Oh, yeah. So it says here, what do you need to drink? It says to highlight your digestive tract, stomach, intestines, bowel, colon. First dose of contrast needs to completely go through your system until it reaches your rectum. Great. Second dose to fill more of the intestines. Third dose to fill your stomach when you arrive at the CT department. All of this helps to read your CT scan. Blah, blah. If you have colostomy or elastomine, then blah, 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 blah. Medications. Okay, no medications, no. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. I thought about maybe like mixing it with coffee, like a milkshake, or like maybe even to steam it, but that might be a little bit on the nose. I'm just going to rotate it just a little bit, just in case it needs to be, Okay, open it up. Oh, my goodness. There it is, white liquid. Supposed to be, I'm presuming that this, because it says Vanilla Silq, they should have some kind of vanilla flavor. Now it does, well, here's the interesting thing. Unlike regular food products, right, there's no ingredient list. Except the barium sulfite. I guess that's supposed to make you feel better. All right. I don't normally drink straws. Let's see how it tastes. Ooh, it actually has kind of like a vanilla-ish, milky kind of smell. Like, Ensure, if you've ever smelled Ensure, like liquids, or even like the protein powders, smells kind of good. The flavor's not bad. Actually, the experience of drinking is there's vanilla, it's smooth, it's very thick, it's very viscous. I'm waiting to see if I'm going to get nauseous. I was expecting this to be like some kind of really like horrific experience. Actually, it's not bad. I don't need a straw. Just try to chug-a-lug it. It's actually tasty. I can't say that it's bad. Yeah. For something that will kill you, it's actually pretty tasty. Better than coffee ash can. I think, yeah. It would be curious if I like put a shot of espresso with it to see what it'd be like. It'd be like a vanilla latte. I mean, it really would be like a vanilla latte. Maybe Genus, if you watch this, you should like maybe consider maybe like a coffee flavor, like a vanilla latte coffee flavor would be kind of nice. I can help you develop that. All right. Well, that surprisingly wasn't horrible. Now, the big question is, will I get some of these side effects? Right? The barium is a poisonous compound that interferes with my potassium, which can affect the heart, the muscles, and the nervous system. So I could have heart failure. I could have muscle spasms, I guess. I could have complete failure of the nervous system, which would be it. Oh, here it is, which would be a terrible thing considering we're going to have some cereal tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Well, I just wanted to share this moment with you to see and to preserve it for posterity to see what kind of reaction would I have from this vanilla silk. And you know what? It's not terrible. I really thought it was going to be terrible, but it's not terrible. It's actually kind of fun. Ken says you'll be fine. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Mom, I'm back, but I'm leaving soon because, I came here to drink the vanilla silk and I drank my first dose. 2:00, I got to drink half of this. And then 2:30, I got to drink the rest of it, finish it all. And then I have to make my way by 3:00 to get to the radiology center so that I can get my CT scan. The attendant was like, well, if you feel nauseous and you can't make it, let us know. I'm going to make it. I'm not, if I feel nauseous and I get ill from this, I'm going to make it because I don't want to have to come back and do it again. I'm not going to want that, right? I'm not going to want that. All right, well, that's pretty much it. Ooh, it's definitely thick. It's definitely, not that it's bad. I just drank it all in one go. I wanted to just get it over with. So if you watch this, if you're someone that's watching this in the future on the replay because you saw that I'm drinking vanilla silk and you're kind of wondering, should I be drinking this? What am I going to expect to experience while drinking this barium that could kill me in the very near future? It's actually pretty good. Not bad. It was not unpleasant. I did not need to use a straw. I didn't want to use a straw anyway. All right. Viva. Thanks, Paige. Appreciate that. Viva is fucking terrible. I mean, barium is fucking terrible. It is. It's so really. That's what Google says. It's like it brings on death. Doesn't get much worse than that. Paige says, I had to drink mochaccino flavor years ago and couldn't drink coffee from, well, we don't, well, probably, maybe that's why they got rid of it. But the vanilla, I gotta say, it's not bad. Really, if you can imagine Ensure in vanilla or any of those protein drinks in vanilla, it's kind of like that. All right, so that's all I wanted to share with you today. Good to see all of you once again. And if you're worried about taking this and you're watching this in the future, you'll be fine. And you can double check to see the preceding live streams that happened after this, presuming that I survived today. So if not, good hanging out with you. But if so, see you next time.